we all know about the different clashes that have been going around the country. The herdsmen, farmers, communal clashes in different parts of the country. Uh, at least as of January, and at least 100 people were killed on the 1st of January. That's Benue. Then in Taraba, some others were killed, and we do understand one community got up a reprisal attack on another community, back and forth, and all of that. How do we get solutions to all of this? How do we get all of this to come to an end? So we're looking at finding lasting solution to all the killings across the country. To help us discuss this, we have joining us from our Abuja studio, General Martin Luther Agwai, former Chief of Army Staff. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Let's begin with a look at an overview of what the situation has been like across the country, because it's not just there's Benue, there's Taraba, there's Enugu, there is Cross River, and all of that. Kaduna. So what would you say is the situation?
Yes, you are absolutely correct that we have had challenges in most of the geopolitical zones in this country. And part of the challenges are based on herdsmen and farmers conflict. But for us to really understand these things, there is a need for us to go have an in-depth look into all what has possibly led to this. And quickly, what I will say as an old soldier is that we collectively as a nation have not thought strategically of things unfold themselves. First, let's look at our independence. What was the population of Nigeria? How are we growing? And also, how the farmers have to grow also to increase in their cultivation of land so that they can meet up the population. The herdsmen also want to do that because they also contribute to the economic growth of this country. And it is based on that sometime last year, the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development had a national conference, and I think there were over 700 of us that met over for about a week to look at how the livestock in Nigeria can be transformed into an industry. And I chair one of the sessions. And it is based on that I have followed what is happening. And I have also been invited to share with viewers and other Nigerians on what transpired and what we see and what I see as a possible way forward to all these challenges that we have. We have a growth in our population. And at Independent, what was our population? Today, we are almost, the estimate is about 180 million. And there is a feeling that in the next, by 2020, we'll be among the first 4 or 5 most populated countries on earth. But with that growth in population, how is our economy growing? Is it growing to meet up that? There is that competition for resources. Also, there is the human nature, the natural thing, the desert encroachment into our country. And that also is creating some of the challenges we have. From my personal experience, I saw that in Darfur, when for 2 years plus, I was the first commander in the AMIS, that is African Mission in Sudan, which later on became the African Union and United Nations hybrid operation in Darfur. And what was really the major challenge? The major challenge was there was drought, and the herdsmen and their cattle and their animals have to move south. And that created the conflict. And in that conflict, other people who have their own grievances jump on it to see it as an opportunity to achieve what they want in their own agenda. So that is what I think is playing itself also in our country. We have problem of population growth. We have desert encroachment. Then we have a big growth in our population that have illiterate because our educational program is not solid. Not everybody that is supposed to go to school is going to school. And when people go to school, we know what type of school they go to. So these are all the challenges that we have. And that's why I started by saying we need some strategic thinking. Mm-hmm. We now have to look 10 years, 15 years from today, what type of Nigeria do we want? And then we start planning to arrest the desert encroachment, to see how we can manage our population, and we see how we can provide the right education to the people. And I'm made to understand that agriculture is one of the best source to provide employment for most of our youth.
General.
And if we get it right, then people will stop worrying themselves about what is happening, and they will continue to do what they will do for their livelihood.